minutes away from first pitch in Denver. The Cubs take on the Rockies. Next. The show comes to you live from what is, hard to believe, the third oldest ballpark in the National League, Coors Field in Denver. Today, in high definition, it's an exhibition matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match up against the Mexican-born left-hander Jorge De La Rosa, as you see his numbers right there on your screen. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Dexter Fowler will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
One of the keys of the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Starlin Castro will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Clear skies this afternoon, 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now, 2 away.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go, so that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Anthony Rizzo will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw over to Morneau's going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star Jon Lester. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Charlie Blackmon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Rockies, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Fowler is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first.
Batting second, left fielder,
Carlos Gonzalez will be the batter. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Here we go.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this, because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, a couple of flyouts here to start the home first. I think he'd rather see a few more balls on the ground going forward, but I'm sure he'll take the 2 easy outs.
Troy Tulowitzki will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0 now from Lester.
Here we go.
3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of it. With the bases empty and 2 out, walk's not the worst thing in the world.
Justin Morneau will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. First offering on the way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 out with the man at first. One on its way from Lester. Fouled straight back. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. We've played an inning. No score. Jorge Soler leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. In there, 0-1. Now here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.